Campaign 2018 is sponsored by Wisconsin Hospital Association, Wisconsin Counties Association, Wisconsin Realtors Association, Marshfield Clinic Health System, and Campaign 2018 partner Milwaukee Journal Sentinel.
Where the white paper is?
Yeah, right there.
Is the white paper here?
Yep.
It's great to be here this morning with Mandela. We had a great breakfast talking about the future of this race. Both of us had a great event last night. We both won in great fashion. We know the Democrats are united around this issue. Mandela and I are united around this issue to change the way this state works. We're all about the really important issues that people care about. It's education, it's transportation, it's healthcare, all the things that, frankly, we are going to own as a team. So thank you very much for being here, and I'd like to introduce my good friend Mandela Barnes.
Well, thanks so much, and it's really exciting to be running with Tony. It's exciting about the prospects of bringing opportunity back to Wisconsin. Again, it's the bread and butter issues. It's education, it's environment, it's healthcare, issues that have been ignored by far too long by our current governor. And we're excited because Democrats are excited. You see the turnout last night's election. We exceeded goals, we exceeded expectations, and we're going to win in November through ideas, energy, and organizing. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this ticket.
Yeah, thank you.
Tony, what do you make this morning? The governor put out a bunch of proposals for a third term, tax credits for college students, tax breaks for senior citizens, a whole host of things. What do you make of that?
Well, what I make of it is he's had all sorts of promises that he hasn't kept for the last 8 years. In fact, he's spent most of his time breaking those promises. So whatever he's proposing right now pales as compared to what the destruction he's done for the people of Wisconsin thus far. We are going to be focused on issues that he has avoided or failed in going forward. So whatever he's proposed, I'm not concerned about. It's what our race is about, is that the people of Wisconsin have values that have been essentially shredded by Scott Walker and Rebecca Clayfish for the last 8 years. So we will be going forward with our agenda.
At the same time, there's also a negative ad that's been rolled out today that has to do with some of your conduct as state superintendent and decisions that you made. Do you believe that those attacks are going to continue, and do you intend to fight back on the airwaves in a negative way?
Yeah, we'll fight back, but honest to God, we're not surprised by that. That's always been Walker's MO. It's attack, it's divide and conquer. That doesn't work anymore. We will answer every ad that he has with the appropriate response. As regard to the ad that he's talking about now, we had a very difficult situation. We did that revocation by state law, and we changed state law so it fixed that loophole. Simple as that. I was following state law as a constitutional officer. That's what the people of Wisconsin expected of me as state superintendent. And so these type of attack ads are ridiculous, but we should expect that he's going to go on and on about this. This is going to be carpet bombing.
Hey, Governor Walker has nothing to offer but negativity.
Yeah.
Can you clarify, Superintendent Evers, during the campaign in November, you put a press release saying you supported extending the tuition freeze for 2 years. And then in a debate last week, you said that you were not supportive of Governor Walker's tuition freeze. Can you just clarify your position?
Oh, absolutely. I support a tuition freeze as long as it's funded by the state of Wisconsin needs to increase their participation in this. We can't be squeezing everybody here. And so it's important. I will support a freeze as long as it's funded. I would rather have actually a tuition decrease as long as it's funded by the state. The state's share has gone down over the years under Scott Walker. We have to make sure that we get back to a place where it's reasonable, not only for students. We have to make sure that we take care of the issues of the debt load that students have. But also, we have to make sure that the state participates more. It is ridiculous that we are taking the University of Wisconsin's system down a hole because the state and Scott Walker has decided not to fund.
And can you respond to a message that the governor sent out to his supporters asking for money? He called you a liberal Democrat who sides with union bosses. Do you consider yourself a liberal?
I consider myself a Democrat. I whether it's moderate, liberal, my issues are, I think, Wisconsin's issues. So he can try to label me anything he wants. I've got all sorts of labels for him if you want me to share them with you. But the fact of the matter is, I'm a Democrat. I believe in progressive values. I'm from Plymouth, Wisconsin, and I am who I am. Simple as that. He can talk about union bosses all he wants. Those aren't the people that are driving this campaign. It's A, his failure as a governor, and B, our advocating for the right issues.
Mandela, Tony lost Milwaukee County last night, one of only 5 counties that he lost. What does he have to do to energize people there?
Well, people didn't, it's not like he didn't win Milwaukee County because people didn't like him. There were just 8 candidates running in this primary. So we're going to organize communities of color. We're going to be really strong in Milwaukee County, young people. We're going to have a huge turnout in November because, again, it comes back to ideas, energy, and organizing. We're going to talk to people. And it's not about the Obama-Trump voter. It's about the Obama no-show voters, the people who voted in 2008 or 12 but didn't show up in 2016, the people who felt left behind by this economy, the people who have been left behind in terms of environmental issues and education. We're gonna talk to those people, and it's not just about what Scott Walker's done wrong. We're going to talk about our plan to improve lives. And Scott Walker's going to have to do more than call names if he wants to win this election.
Is this the longest that you guys have talked one-on-one?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, on this campaign, yes. Yeah. But when Mandela was in the assembly, we had many conversations around education issues. But yes, this is the first time, and we are going to be. I am so team that's going to win in November.
We've got time for 2 more questions.
Tony, Governor Walker just said on the Jay Weber show that he thinks that you would support raising the gas tax by $1. Would you like to respond to that? Would you raise it by $1?
I've always said everything. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be gesturing like that. I would support looking at anything, whether it's removing tax credits, whether it's slimming down state government, whether it's gas taxes. There's everything is on the table. All I know is that what he's done has failed. That's the bottom line. There is a reason that northern Wisconsin municipalities are scraping the asphalt off the road because they can't afford to fix it. So we know what doesn't work. Everything's on the table for me. Everything.
Does that include toll roads?
Possibility. I know that's been discredited going in several studies, but I think we should look at everything. That's the bottom line.
And we've got time for 1 more.
How many debates do you want to challenge the governor to?
It's open. I could debate him every day if he wanted to, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to be talking to his campaign about that. I know they've done 2, and last time with Mary Burke, I think they did 2. Makes no difference to me. We can do it every night. I'd be happy with that.
Is there a number you'd present to them as your opening offer?
We're not prepared to say that right now.
Thanks,
Great.
everybody.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you.
Campaign 2018 is sponsored by Wisconsin Hospital Association, Wisconsin Counties Association, Wisconsin Realtors Association, Marshfield Clinic Health System, and Campaign 2018 partner Milwaukee Journal Sentinel.